All right, here we go. 24011212. We got a lot of kind of straight shapes here. Gonna start on the front plane and um, I'm gonna do this one with a sketch region, extrude it, create the circle or the holes, and then these ribs. All right, so let's start on sketch on the front plane. All right, I'm gonna start with a center point arc. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna do a circle. And we'll make this a radius of 22. And the height is 30 to the center. Okay. I do want to cut it off. Actually, let's add another circle in here. And then we'll add a line. And I am doing this as a sketch region, but I do want to clean this up. I think that makes more sense. Okay. We're also going to have a rectangle with a width of 10. And then the base is going to be starting straight down from here, although it doesn't want to give me that. That's okay. We'll come fix it. Oh, I think it did, maybe. We'll find out. Does it have his tangent? Yes, it does. Fantastic. All right, this number here is 20. This number here is 8. The overall length, all told, grab that, 115. All right, so why do we have this number? So this is a good opportunity to take advantage of the modify. So if we come in here, we can figure out what's going on. So it gave me tangent, but it doesn't look like it actually did tangent. So we'll hit cancel and we'll force that tangency. So whenever there's an extra weak dimension, not sure what it's there for, the modify option can help you kind of take a peek at that. Nice little option there. All right, so beautiful sketch. We're going to pick all of those to sketch region and extrude. We'll make that symmetric with an overall width of 82. And Control D for default view. Beautiful. Next I'll make on the another sketch on this plane or surface. And we're going to do 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. And we'll get a dimension of 30. And we'll update these to be 40 and 30 and 20. On this is not working the way I'd hoped. There we go. On this drawing, it stated that this used revolves, and I could absolutely see this being a good revolve sketch. But with sketch regions, we can kind of manipulate it. We don't have to use it as a revolve sketch, but I can see it being a good revolve sketch. All right, this is going to be 54 divided by 2. And if we want to capture the profile rib location here, we can. We put it as 40 and then use that point when we make the rib sketch. All right, my sketches are done. Let's see here. Let's start with, you know what? I want to hide this sketch. There we go. Extrude. We're going to flip that the other way and make that to next. All right, and then we're going to pick the outside one and extrude that and make that 4. Middle click, and then we'll pick this one and extrude that, and that goes the other way. Depth is another 4, so we're moving 4 down. middle click. Um, all right, and we'll make a plane, make it going through this curve and parallel to the front. So we'll make it through the curve, parallel to the front. And there's our datum for the profile rib. And make this line go through this arc, but not the center. And then we're going to stick right to this endpoint that we already dimensioned, that 40. The dimension needs to be 35 degrees. And if we hit check mark, we should be able to use that sketch for a rib going the other way. So the thickness is 6, but it is going outside the sketch. So the 54 is the inside, 6 comes out. Okay. And then we'll mirror that rib over the front plane. And last thing to do is add the rounds onto these corners. So this one, and I hold down Control. So they are both driven by the number 18. Control D. All right, let's see what we have. All right, so we need decimal places here. So 461.5 grams. All right, shaved a little time off of this practice model. And this time is good enough to get us into the top 100. Woohoo! All right, so let's see here. What was exciting there? We used a sketch to make a datum plane, and that's where we added the rib. Other than that, it was pretty straightforward. Just a reminder, if I want to hide these sketches so they don't show up, if I want to hide the sketches so they don't show up next time, I can go into View, and I need to save the status. So save status will make it so anything that's showing or not showing, the next time I open it, it continues to display that way. All right. Catch you next time.